Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Ann Kurtz-Kernian, and as you can tell from my accent, I'm from the United States. I'm so excited to begin our journey together looking at the beautiful and life-changing practice of silent prayer. I'll start by providing a little bit of background, and then I'll delve into the specific methods we can use to nurture silence and stillness. First of all, know that we have a long and robust tradition of silent prayer in our Catholic faith. Jesus is the first teacher in Christianity to encourage silent prayer. And the Gospels show Jesus regularly seeking out quiet, isolated places for prayer. Luke in the Gospels said that Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. Then in the 4th century, following Jesus' example, Christian men and women moved to the Egyptian desert with an intense longing to live in God's presence every moment of every day. These desert fathers and mothers, as they are called, believed the only way they could achieve this closeness to God was through deep, interior, silent prayer, letting go of their thoughts over and over and over again. Then over the next hundreds of years, we see many saints and church leaders speaking, writing, and teaching about the many ways to simply sit in silence and nourish our relationship with God in that way. St. Hildegard of Bingen, St. Teresa of Avila, St. John of the Cross, St. Francis de Sales, and Father Thomas Merton are just a few of the many teachers of this beautiful prayer practice. In fact, the Catholic Catechism reminds us that we need to step aside from the rush of daily life and compose ourselves and our souls before God, as Jesus did. So we are following the example of Jesus and these Catholic luminaries as we begin practicing silent prayer. As I will go into more detail later, sitting in silence will bring about many positive changes in your brain, in your body, and your mind. Our brains get stronger and become better at all sorts of things like focus, attention, resilience, and patience. Our bodies become better at handling stress, among other things, and we become healthier as a result. And most people, after practicing silent prayer for a while, feel more connected to others and happier. Remember that this practice is like learning a bike. When you were a little child, you started out real slow, perhaps had training wheels on your bicycle, and you slowly and gradually became more and more comfortable with riding your bike. It's just like this with silent prayer. We are patient with ourselves because learning this new skill takes time. I want to remind you, though, to be gentle with yourself as you practice. We're going to take baby steps along the way, but I'm so excited for us to begin this journey together.